Hey everyone, it's Marcos, aka Macro from Team Starlight. For the past few months, my team and I have been planning our first ever big tournament, the Team Starlight Edison Tournament, which will take place on March 14th in Orange County. Details about this tournament are in the description and you can sign up there too. We had to find the venue, hire staff members, and we even worked on creating our own Stardust Dragon mat in partnership with E3 Yu-Gi-Oh! We aren't a company. We're just four friends who love this niche Yu-Gi-Oh! Community, and we wanted to have a fun event for the SoCal community that we're in. So we announced a tournament a week ago on January 26th. But then, this past Sunday, LDS announced their own tournament in Orange County with their own Stardust Dragon mat on the same day as our tournament. So you may be wondering, why would they do that? Let me explain. Yggdrasil is a company that makes Yu-Gi-Oh! Peripherals, and they also made the original RBET prize mats. By the way, for the sake of simplicity, Yggdrasil is run by one guy, Luis. So Luis and Yggdrasil are interchangeable here, okay? Luis had a falling out with E3 Yu-Gi-Oh! And no longer makes mats for RBET. Now Luis created his own tournament series called LDS. When the first LDS event was planned, me and my fellow Team Starlight member George were going to help Luis by casting this event. But after some miscommunications and disagreements, Yggdrasil and Team Starlight parted ways professionally, which is why I personally was not at the first LDS, even though my face was on their promotional material. I bring this up because clearly this did not go over well with Luis. So let's fast forward to January 28th, 2 days after we announced our event. Luis likes our announcement on Facebook, then within an hour posts this message on his Discord. And I just knew it was gonna happen. He said that he had a ton of unused artwork to choose from, but he just so happens to choose a Stardust Dragon mat for this particular event. And even after I told him directly what date our event was, he said he's hoping to not have them conflict. My brother in Christ, you're the one making the tournament. You don't need a hope. Just do it. He claims that he just couldn't work around the date. Really? The same guy who has the ability to make a tournament exist in the span of 5 days just couldn't do it the following week? Okay, so for whatever reason, whether it be us backing out of LDS 1, or his dislike of E3 Yu-Gi-Oh!, or just because he could, he made an event with the same mat design in Orange County on the same day. Look, the reason I'm making this video is not to say LDS bad. It's a very well-run event, and I'm glad the SoCal Edison community gets another one. Hell, before all of this went down, my teammates bought tickets for LDS Vegas. We had no issues with them, but what I wanted this video to do is shed light on how powerful we as a community made one company, Yggdrasil, run by Luis. And if they, for whatever reason, don't like you, they can make a rival tournament on the same day, forcing players, staff, and judges to choose between the two, and thus dividing the community. And with his infrastructure in place, it wasn't even that hard for him to do. If it can happen this easily to us, it can happen again. Now we've gotten emails and DMs from players who have already purchased our ticket, asking if we are going to change the date of our tournament because of this situation. Us? We're not the ones that did this to you guys. Luis, if you care about this community, you would allow for multiple tournaments to coexist and give these players the option to play in both, not divide them. After all, Edison format is a grassroots movement. It's our community's Super Smash Bros. Melee. We're all playing this super niche format because we love it. We don't want to, nor do we need to, be fighting over players to fill seats, or looking over our shoulder every single time we want to host our own event. We're not in this for the money, and any profit we did make was 100% going towards future events, future prizing, better mats, bigger venues, because we thought we would do more events for this community, but we don't have the time or resources to compete like this. We have our own jobs, lives, wives, and in my case, a baby. Once again, the point of this video isn't to take down LDS. We just wanted to be transparent about the situation for anyone that feels confused about the timing of the event. Regardless, we are still going to continue with our tournament on the same day, and we're going to do everything we can to make it a success despite these unexpected changes. So if you'd like to sign up, details are in the description. And here's a QR code as well. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you at the first Team Starlight Edison tournament. We'll catch you later.